2 in a row for your team.
Yeah.
But a game, obviously, that just means just as much as those previous 2 did coming up this weekend here at Indiana State. What are your thoughts about this Sycamore team, but a team that came up with a huge win of their own last week?
Well, obviously very impressive. You know, Coach Mallory pretty well, and we're pretty good friends, and that was a very impressive win to win there. We've won there a couple times, and so you know how hard that is, and how much fun that is. And it's impressive when you do that. So that's for sure. You know, they're a very similar team to what they've been over the years since Coach Mallory's been there. They're tough, they're physical, they play really hard. They have good players, they're well coached. They're just a good team, you know, and they've won some games, but they've also lost some close ones, and they were totally in it. And I think this is another really good Missouri Valley football team, and they proved that last weekend. So that's where I think of them. I deeply respect them, and I think they're a really good football team. Any questions?
Can you give a little bit of a injury update on Winkers and Zopwitz?
Yeah. I anticipate both of them being cleared to play. They will, Sobkowitz practiced today in full pads. Winkers was in full pads, but was doing some work on the side too. But we'll see. You know, we have 3 more days, really 4 more days of preparation until the game, and hopefully they feel even better down the week. But right now they feel pretty good, and I think they'll be available. That's my gut feeling today to play.
Like Mike mentioned, winning 2 games in a row can kind of, like, that momentum towards the end of the season help for your team.
Well, we've been down this road before quite a few times, and you know, as I said last week, you win always remember the games in November. And that's kind of a coach's saying in football, because you know you're making a drive to get in the postseason and to put yourself in position to be a champion, you know, championship team. And so you work all year, all season, all whatever, summer for this opportunity. And we gotta play well every Saturday. And there's just no ifs, ands, buts about it. You gotta go out and we enjoy that part of it. You know, I enjoy this time of year because usually we're in this situation, and it's it's fun, you know, to be in a run like this. So hopefully it'll pay off, you know, all the hard work. But we gotta go play, and you gotta make plays on Saturdays, and you gotta play well, and you can't beat yourself, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a good place to be, and we're playing for something here. So.
And with Sopkowitz out the last couple of weeks, can you talk a little bit about the impact of Maylander and Lord and these guys sort of stepping up for your team?
You sure? You mentioned 2 prominent guys. They've had very good games. Been really impressed with Rylan Crawford. You know, he's done a nice job. He's a big guy. He obviously likes football. You know, he's a good player. He's been a really good special teams player. To start the season, the first part of the season, he was tearing it up. Maybe not statistically things you would see, but on tape he was a wrecking ball. So really like where he's at, and he's done some nice things with with playing now a lot more as a full-time player. But he's a rotational guy. He's played a lot of ball, so he's been able to gain a lot of experience. So he's ready for this. So all 3 guys have been really good. So hopefully we keep getting our running game going every week. But you never know how that's going to work out for you. But those guys have done a good job. Yep.
Speaking of Crawford, you mentioned the special teams work, and that came to play Saturday when he recovered the onside kick, and
Yeah,
that
thanks for
ball
bringing that up.
He was able to.
Yeah,
reach
that wasn't
out
as
to-
easy as it looked, did it?
No,
That was.
I said on the radio, it's like he used every inch of his 6'3" frame.
Yeah, he did. Tips of his fingers. Just shows you his athleticism and his awareness. You know, he was, and that's why he's on that team. It's our hands team. We put our best guys out there, and I'm not sure we were in a hands team though that time. It was a penalty, so it put them in a position. We knew that something was coming, but we had to be prepared for everything. So we went on normal alignment, but most of those guys on the field have good hands and can catch, play the ball well. They're all infielder type guys. They're outfielders in the back end. So, that was a very impressive catch, to be honest with you. That was a awkward bounce it took, and he was able to, adjust his hands and make a really good catch. So that's why he's out there. He's got good hands.
Speaking of your special teams, I think the coverage has been excellent on kickoffs. And I imagine that's going to be crucial for this Saturday, given that Indiana State is a very potent
Returner, yeah, he's really good. That's a very good point by you. Last week, we played a team that was a pretty good special teams team, and they've taken the baton from Coach Farley and moved on with these guys, and they're really good too. They blocked 3 punts, and we only punted once. I guess that's the best way to not get a punt block is don't punt. But we did have to protect one, and they dialed us up, which we thought they would. They've been doing something different every week, and they to attack your protection, and they did that. And our players did a really good job. Mickey Turner, our punt team, our co-coordinator and our punt team coach, he did a really good job of anticipating that and really coaching the guys up on different looks and what they could do and all sorts of things. And we handled it very well, and Coach Ty knee camps and the shield. So, he did a good job of getting us in the right protection, and that was really good by our guys. That was a huge play in the game, actually. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you talk on a little bit about Dawson's performance this season and what he's done to sort of step up?
Right. I mean, a lot of people kind of question. I think someone said that to me on the practice field today. It's like they're kind of wondering, why did you take another running back? We had an injury to one, and didn't know, where his status was going to be, and I thought he was too good a player to pass up, and we needed a big back, and he was that 600-pound squatter. He's strong, and was he a freshman out FCS All-America? Was that right? Yeah. Is it Merrimack or yeah? And then went to Cincinnati, and their coaches told us that he was in the mix to be one at least, or two even, but tore his ACL and got behind and kind of couldn't get any traction there. So hence he got in portal and came here. So he's been a good player, and we're glad we got him, no doubt. But he's a strong guy. He's a big back, Missouri Valley type of guy. Our kind of guy here. So real good jump cut player.
Anything else for Coach?
Is that it?
Thank you.
Pretty harmless today.
Who we got Thursday?